gonna be a little hard to get video. We're down here at the end just because there's so many people. So we're gonna try to get us at least coming through. That way we get a top end. But other than that, it's probably not gonna be too great a video. It'll just all be in car. But we're ready to roll up there, go up, get teched in, hope for the best. About to go up now. A little nervous, but I think everything's well situated, sorted out, so we should be all right. So just run up there, get teched, try to be one of the first in line, come back, check everything over. I don't know how this pass is gonna be. I'm just gonna try to get down the track because I haven't in a while. So just gonna get down the track hopefully. Many things went on. It was just all new again. Definitely went slow. 112. So hopefully the data log will tell us some stuff. We also had a very slow 60 because I was just trying to roll out of there. I said, I just wanted to get a pass, so hope for the best with that. And then it looked like the strain settings were working. I don't know what they do, so this time I just gotta be a man and yank it into gear. This time up, I'm not gonna touch the clutch and I'm not gonna let off the gas. I'm just gonna see if it works. I don't know how else to explain it. It's definitely gonna be sketchy. Any power. I bet you this head gasket is blunt. It's never overheated before, and I have no power.
5 and 6 at the top of the lanes.
How could you tell?
Fucking 113. It's 208 right now, and it bogs so bad. But it was so cool because like as I'm shifting, because I finally got the strain settings to work. So as I'm shifting, fireball. Shift fireball. You didn't see me come on by?
Yeah, I saw you go by, but I didn't see any fireballs.
Every time I shift it, pop!
The winner of the jumping Jetta
I didn't
contest
see
is
fireballs.
It's down just so much mile an hour. Now something's got to change. So I figured out while we were overheating, we just popped the hood just to double check some stuff, and of course, we got a brand new billet crank pulley, and there's my belt. Bob's your uncle. It's done. Can't race anymore tonight. That's just one more stupid thing. Now I gotta go in to figure out why that's an issue, because this is all 3.6 stuff, and that's supposed to be a billet pulley that holds on the 3.6 stuff. I really don't want to have to add any idlers or anything like that, but yeah. And so we didn't get to test anything on the two-step holding. I think the two-step was our issue and bogging the car, but that doesn't explain why we were only back half in 113. So something's going on. Either something's weird in this new motor, something's not right in the new motor, or maybe I gotta put some cam gears back in it. I don't know. It's running not great up top, and I don't know why, so I gotta figure that out. But Made 2 passes, made it back. Nothing's horribly wrong, so I guess it's better than nothing. So I'll see you guys in the next one. We're gonna load up and watch some races. I did want to end the video off there. As you guys saw, it was down about 14 mile an hour. So something was up. So I came back, and obviously you can see it's all apart right now. But I did start doing a compression check, and you'll see these are not very good numbers. 120, 100, 110, 100.
See, bunny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The compression's not good. So what I started to dive into is I rechecked all timing. All timing was spot on. All the marks lined up. I added back in the adjustable cam gears. So one note is on the Atlas cam gears, the newer ones, I already tossed them out, but these do not fit the new Atlas ones because it's a different inside bore. You have to either machine this or machine out the Atlas gears. So these are my BLV gears from my older 07 engine, the one that exploded. So that's that. And then when I got it back up, you know, one link over, plate in at the back, I made sure that the center of these bolt holes were in the middle of each adjuster. And then I just kind of went back and I re-referenced my old pictures. I put the intake cam at about 8 degrees. I put the exhaust cam, I think it's like 1, maybe 2 degrees. So I just reset it there. After we advanced the tooth, we got all these numbers where you can see back down here, we were off 20 here, 10 here, 20 down here. So everything was crazy. 20 is a big jump in compression. So right here, 125, 125, 130, 130, 125, 135. This one is doing a little better, but that's fine. I'm gonna put it back together. We're gonna go back to the track this weekend, and we're gonna see if we found all of that missing mile per hour. Because we also had a big issue where it was being a dog and it was just boggling the line. So hopefully this is that fix. If not, we gotta still do some fine tuning. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.